It's the United We Smoke show here on N3 Radio as we talk all things green and play a great mix of music with Robert and Stacy starting right now here on N3 Radio.
She get high. She get high. She get high. She get high, girl.
Hey, we're back live here on N3 Radio for the United Weed Smoke radio show.
Very awesome. Yeah.
Hey, don't forget to join the United Weed Smoke page.
That group.
Group.
Yeah. They have United We Smoke group on Facebook. Well, actually, I'm going to go ahead and put the link out there for everybody to check out on our Facebook page so that you can go and join the group, because that's pretty fucking awesome.
And you can check out our group, N3 Radio, No Excuses, No Apologies, No Regrets. On Facebook, we'll put the link to the United Weed Smoke group.
And
Right.
we're dry.
Yeah, we're dry. We're
dry.
We're dry tonight, so we don't have any kind of carts that we could preview to, but we do have some weed news, awesome music, and
Some interesting stories going around the internet, the past week or so. I mean, you look at Facebook and you got all kinds of fucked up shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
well, you want to start off with this
Let's
story?
start off with this Montana man that I was hearing about all over Facebook that's been arrested. But why has he been arrested, babe?
Apparently, he pulled a Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He's selling that rare, how'd they say it in Red Dragon? Those special oysters.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about? That's right. He was
Long pig.
Yeah, he was. He was selling that human jerky.
Human jerky? Seriously? I mean, damn.
No, this is from Butte, Montana, but it says butt.
Oh, we got a little co-host here.
Oh, we got an interloper.
We got an interloper.
Butte, Montana, 72-year-old Shep Arnold. You know you're in trouble when the first guy's name is
Shep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's how rogues do.
What do you think, Loki? What do you think, Loki?
You think he's a bad guy?
You think he's a bad guy? Oh, well, he took off, so yeah, he thinks he's a bad guy. Yep, see, there you go. Confirmation.
72-year-old Shep Arnold has been arrested for selling dehydrated
Hey, we don't need comments from the audience, yo.
human meat, also known as jerky, at his general store, Shep's Goods. Well, not all Shep's Goods are quote-unquote good. Arnold has been running his store for the last 35 years, and over time there became a cult following, I'm sure a cult following, for his meat, for his distinctive jerky. Most everyone who had the opportunity to visit Butte would get some of Shep's jerky as, a free sample?
That's nasty.
Oh,
I mean, but what parts of the body you getting? Because, COVID's running around.
Hey, speaking
and
of
do you think jerkifying the meat gets rid of the COVID?
I don't know, but I don't think we have to worry too much about free samples, because if you've noticed, ever since COVID has happened, if you go to the grocery store, there are no more free samples.
Oh, yeah.
No more free samples, so why go to the grocery store? It just so happened that an executive from Jack Link's was staying in Butte for a family event, so he decided to purchase some of Shep's jerky and take it back to work and see if anyone there could see what made Shep's jerky so special. When the jerky made its way back to Jack Link's factory, it was given to the in-house scientists to run tests on in hopes of deciphering what ingredients Arnold was using for his jerky. What they didn't expect was that the meat wasn't that of a cow, but of a human. Tests were ran by an independent lab to verify the results by Jack Link's. Again, human meat. Local authorities arrested Arnold on suspicion of using human meat for his jerky that he sold to the public, and police needed to find the supply of his meat. Turns out, about once a year in the summer, Shep hires a new helper for his store. Summer is a busy time, and I could use the extra help for a few months, said Arnold. What he neglected to say, it was later found by authorities that 3 of these men had been reported missing. Doesn't take much for the Butte authorities to put 2 and 2 together and place Shep Arnold under arrest for making and selling human meat. While locked up, authorities hope to connect the missing men via DNA extracted from the jerky to known samples of the missing men. As more is revealed, we will update this story. And this was from February, so no updates have been reported yet. So they're still looking into it.
Wow.
They're still, I would throw in a tasting bad joke here, but let's not go there.
Oh, yeah. Let's not go there.
Well, what do you like to taste, baby? I know you like to taste lobster. You love
lobster.
You like some lobster, so let's listen to some cool music while you sit back, get high, relax, and enjoy all the fun stuff we have here on N3 Radio. I got some marijuana news coming up, some funny vignettes, and, of course, great music here on the United Weed
Rock Lobster
on N3 Radio. Shout out to everybody listening. Thank you so much for the support. And don't forget to go to n3radio.com just in case you missed the beginning of this show or you missed this show. We'll always have
The archive setup. Oh, we have wonderful archive setup for United Wheat Smoke Radio, so we are definitely going to get that started.
All right.
Let's do it.
Here's Rock Lobster, the album version from the B-52s. Keep it tuned right here to N3 Radio. You are listening to the United Wheat Smoke Radio Show.
We were at a party. The dear Lord fell in the deep. Someone reached in and grabbed it. Was a rock lobster. Rock lobster. Rock lobster. We were at the beach. Everybody had matching towels. Somebody went under a dock, and there they saw a rock. It wasn't a rock. It was a rock lobster. Rock lobster. Rock lobster.
Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rain.
Turn to a world of intrigue, mystery, and adventure with Perky'sPaperbacks.com with the best in paperback books.
And welcome back here to United Weed Smoke radio show here on N3 Radio. I'm Robert.
I'm Stacy.
And got some weed news here for you. The latest marijuana news, we've got retail sale of marijuana in Maine to begin on October 9th.
Oh, seriously? They've gone full wreck, huh?
Oh, yeah. Retail sale of marijuana in Maine to begin on October 9th. This is from WBZ Channel 4. It's CBS Boston. And I'm hoping the video doesn't come up and starts playing a commercial from, like, Ford Motor or something like that. Of course, it's probably going to. But what we're going to do here is hit stop, and hopefully it stops. All right, Portland, Maine. Mainers. Is that what they call people in Maine? Maynard. Illegally buy marijuana at retail on October 9th, the state announced Friday, nearly 4 years after marijuana for recreational use.
Well, we were the victims right over there.
Right there, Maynard.
Maynard.
Right there, Maynard. That's how rogues do. The State Office of Marijuana Policy will issue its first recreational marijuana business licenses on September 8th. That will give stores time to harvest, test, and package marijuana products for sale a month later. Quote, today's announcement is a major milestone in honoring the will of Maine voters and a significant step towards launching a new industry in the state, OMP Director Eric Gunderson said in a statement. Mainers voted in 2016 to legalize marijuana for recreational use for those 21 and older, but the process has moved forward in fits and starts. The state already had a long-standing medical marijuana program. The pandemic was the cause of the latest delays. Maine officials decided in April to delay the rollout of legalized marijuana in the state because of concerns about the spread of the coronavirus. Gunderson said the delays ensured that the, quote, new industry is introduced to Maine consumers in a manner that is responsible as possible, unquote. Well, actually, the quote keeps going on. I hate when they do that. While we were poised to launch this new industry earlier this year, we were unwilling to sacrifice the high standards we have set for this program by launching during an emerging public health pandemic and in the absence of a testing facility, he said on Friday. David Boyer, an independent marijuana industry consultant in Maine, said it's been, quote, a long time coming for adult-use cannabis sales, but he said he's optimistic that there will be no further delays. It's time that adults have a legal place to purchase cannabis, he said. It took Massachusetts more than 3 years for its first store to open after legalization. Its first store opened in March. Vermont also legalized marijuana for recreational use, but did not set up a system to tax and regulate the sale of the drug. In Maine, OMP expects to issue licenses in each of the 4 categories of adult use establishments: cultivation, products manufacturing, retail sale, and testing. The agency will announce the recipients of licenses on September 8th. Where can I sign up for testing?
Seriously. Okay, so just an FYI, we're not abusing our animals. Mr. Loki is not happy that he's in the kennel.
Yeah, because he was trying to take over the show.
Yeah,
this
so-
is not the Loki show. This is a United Weed Smoke radio show here on N3 Radio.
So we are definitely, he's stuck in his kennel right now, so he's definitely not happy about it. And I put Daisy in there with him. You'd think he'd be happy that he's got his playmate with him, but
No. Just give him some cardboard and he'll tear it up and he'll be occupied for the next
sweet,
10, 15.
Until I have to clean that shit up.
That's true. All right, let's play a double shot of songs. We got Green Day's Having a Blast and Cartels Say Anything. Tune right here to United Weed Smoke radio show here on N3 Radio. More fun stuff coming up.
Yeah, we'll be right back. There goes Loki.
All you tell with me, explosive touch hurts in my spine. Nothing's gonna change my mind. I won't listen to anyone's last words. There's nothing left for you to say. Soon you'll be dead anyway. Well, no one is getting out alive. This time I really lost my mind and I don't care. So close your eyes and get yourself goodbye, and think about the times you spent and what they've been. To me it's nothing. To me it's nothing. To me it's nothing. To inside of me. I'm taking it all out on you and all the shit you put me through. Well, no one here is getting out alive. This time I really lost my mind and I don't care. So close your eyes and get yourself goodbye, and think about the times it's been and what they've been. To me it's nothing. To me it's nothing. To me it's nothing. To me it's nothing. Do you ever think back to another time? Does it bring your soul down that share thoughts on us your mind? Do you ever want to lead a long trail of destruction and mow down any bullshit that confronts you? Do you ever feel out all the small things in your head to make one problem that adds up to nothing? To me it's nothing. To me it's nothing. To me it's nothing. And baby, don't follow that lead, 'cause you never know just how the story ends or how the story goes, and you are so confused. And baby, it's just like you to say anything else. Whenever you get this way, just getting up for the let
sunglasses at night. You know who does that? No talent douchebags.
N3 Radio in the mix.
And we're back here on the United Weed Smoke radio show here on N3 Radio. Don't forget to join the United Weed Smoke group.
Oh, group, yeah.
I was about to say page. Oh, my goodness. I almost messed it up. I didn't. I guess I just did. Oh, well. But answer 3 simple questions, and you'll be able to join the United Weed Smoke page.
Group.
Well, it's
Group.
And we're dry. And that's the bad part. We're dry, and I'm still fucking this up. I don't know how I'm doing it.
You know what? It's the heat.
It is.
We're still not used to the Texas heat.
And
Definitely.
we found out that we put something in Google search like, does feed affect the brain? And we're like,
it really does.
It makes you stupid.
It does. It makes you fucking retarded. It really does. It makes you stupid. You
can't concentrate on your tasks. I mean, you can tell them. You can tell them exactly what you've been going through.
Oh yeah. I can't concentrate. My mind's scattered. I'll start something, and then all of a sudden I'm onto a new task.
And this is the heat, not weed.
And it's the heat, exactly. It's not the THC. Oh, it's the heat. Ooh, it's hot. So, even now I'm sitting here and I'm sweating bullets, man. And we're in our living room with the air conditioner on.
Yeah, so.
Welcome to 105-degree weather in San Antonio, Texas.
Heat is on.
And it's not even 105, dude, because it's like a heat index of like 120.
Yeah, so we're in hell. So anyway, getting back to some weed news, and I got a really cool article here this is like the highlight article I wanted to get to today on the United Weed Smoke radio show here on N3 Radio, and something that actually I know about, not personally, but sort of personally, because my sister went through this. It's a article on Leafly. I think it's Leafly.
Whatever.
Okay, it says, is it safe to consume cannabis during and after pregnancy? Many pregnancy-related symptoms, such as increased stress levels, repeated bouts of nausea, and limited appetite, are often effectively combated by cannabis in non-pregnant individuals. But is consuming cannabis a reasonable therapeutic strategy for expecting mothers who experience challenges during and after pregnancy? Additionally, pregnancy-related complications don't just disappear once the baby enters the world. Many postpartum mothers experience profound anxiety and depression. They're left in pain, and sleep goes to hell. Is there harm in consuming cannabis through the pregnancy and postpartum periods? If so, what strategies exist to mitigate risks? What is the risk of cannabis use to the developing fetus? Here's the main article of the story. In a 2020 study done in California, around 11% of women reported using cannabis while pregnant. 11% I think is a little low. A near doubling of pre-legalization levels, 6% versus 11%. But one major limitation of this epidemiological study is that it doesn't control for cannabis composition. It's not strain-specific or controlled for THC levels. So keep that in mind. They didn't ask what strain they were using or how much the percentage of THC was in the weed they were consuming. This is just one study of many that are limited because they don't capture CBD use, nor do they reliably consider the use of additional drugs such as nicotine and caffeine. Consequently, it is difficult to parse out the effect of cannabis alone on birth outcomes and child development. The effects of cannabis usage during pregnancy on the developing fetus and the child's behavior later in life are inconsistent. In part, the timing of cannabis use during pregnancy may be associated with unique impacts. The cannabinoid type 1 CB1 receptors that THC activates to make you feel high aren't found in substantial numbers in the fetus until 19 weeks of gestation. In monkeys, THC readily crosses the placenta and can be detected in fetal blood within 15 minutes of the mother's use. That's not to suggest the fetus can get stoned. It's not until the 3rd trimester that the fetus's brain has the requisite structures for this effect, and even so, it would be a highly different experience. Still, CB1 receptors and the rest of the endocannabinoid system have a substantial role in brain development. For instance, they can influence how brain cells develop, tell them where to go, which ones to connect to, and what to look like. The activation of CB1 receptors plays an important role in brain development that could be substantially disrupted by THC if the mother consumes cannabis while pregnant, or so the theory goes. So from what I can gather from this study, given the limited amount of parameters that they were going by, it's safe in the 1st and 2nd trimester. It's up until about the 3rd trimester you're going to have problems. This is just a general, general summary of what I'm seeing in this article. However,
and I noticed that the alarming study for 25,000 mothers, 500 children that are born to cannabis using mothers, they're lighter in weight, kind of like when women smoke cigarettes. So I don't think it's got anything to do with the cannabinoids. I think it just has to do with smoke that you're inhaling during pregnancy.
So you might want to consider edibles while you're pregnant?
Well, maybe edibles. They're because of the smoke. Might be. I'm thinking it's smoke.
Now, look, this is just from my personal experience. Please do not take this to heart. My sister smoked all throughout her pregnancy with my niece, and she came out, like they said, a little underweight, but not much, and she's fine now, no problems. She was smart as
But this is not everybody.
Exactly. I'm telling you,
yeah.
this is not everybody. This is just from my experience. And my niece came out just fine, and was asking. I remember a distinctive story when she was 4, very bright child. She was asked, "What do you want to do when you grow up?" 4 years old. I want to go to Egypt to study the hieroglyphics. 4 years old, saying this.
After she dropped her fork.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. After she dropped. She dropped her fork. Yeah. Real quick story. She was I think maybe just speaking, and she was at a restaurant with her mother and some guests, and she dropped.
At how old?
Maybe. Well, when did they start talking?
Year and a half, 2, maybe.
Yeah. So she dropped her fork on the ground. And my little niece, at like maybe 2 years old, she went, "Fuck." Oh, and then my sisters were like, "Oh, you dropped your fork? You dropped your fork?" So anyway, that's just the study. If you want to find out more about this article, find it on Leafly, or Leafly as my babe calls it over here.
Leafly.
Leafly. Let's get back into some music. But before we get into the music, I have a little PSA that needs to be played.
Actually, not PSA. I'd like to discuss something real quick. We have done and met a wonderful group of guys today. We will be working with them. We're going to have a live interview with them. The Sundowns, a local San Antonio band, is making waves on the scene, and we definitely have an interview with them coming up. You're going to be seeing a lot on our page from the Sundowns. A great bunch of guys.
That was awesome to interview them this afternoon, and we'll be airing that on the 29th of this month. Our special live interview show with the Sundowns.
Now, if you are in the San Antonio area and you do know of any bands that are up and coming in the neighborhood, in the San Antonio area, in the Austin area, give us contacts at N3Radio2017 at N3Radio.com. Give us a shout out. Let us know who you're looking at, what kind of bands are out there, and we'll get them on there. We'll try to get them interviewed and get their name out there.
And speaking of shout outs, thank you to all the members of the United Weed Smoke group. Oh my gosh, I got it right. And thank you for listening to us and supporting us. Don't forget to head on over to our page, N3 Radio. No excuses, no apologies, no regrets. Give us a like.
We are almost at 1,000.
And that means we're going to be giving away something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, most definitely.
And we'll probably reaching out to United Weed Smoke, some of their sponsors, to do the giveaway. And we'll probably be announcing a new sponsor here pretty soon. So, let's get back into the music. After this PSA, we got the Donnas and the Hoodoo Gurus, Bittersweet. After this PSA, keep it tuned right here to N3 Radio, the United Weed Smoke.
What a PSA.
Radio show. Oh, yes, it's a heck of a PSA. Here we go.
Howdy. You may not be able to tell it now, but there was a time in my life when I was down so low, a mosquito wouldn't even bite me. I lost my job, my four-wheel drive. I even got thrown out of my trailer. All because of one thing, freebasing cocaine. That's all my life was basing, nothing else. I was on that last lap with that checkered flag about to weigh me on into hell, but I got lucky. I got in a rehab program down there at Redstone Arsenal, down there in Alabama, and with them people helping me, well, that smoky white devil is no longer a part of my life. And I can proudly say that today, I do not freebase cocaine. Now, I'll take a drink now. I will take a drink, but I do not freebase cocaine. But, you know, I'll take a drink, and I might even smoke a little reefer. You know, I like to smoke reefer. You know, it relaxes me and everything. A couple of doobies, you know, just to get you through the day and everything. But as far as basing goes, I don't do it. Now, I'll do some toot now. Don't get me, I will do some toot, you know. You know, if you party and everything, somebody comes up and give it to you, it's impolite not to take it there. So me and my girlfriend, Sally, we party, man. I tell you, we do party. So, you know, I will do some toot. We'll do, you know, on a good weekend there, we call a bunch of friends over, we'll do about an 8-ball of toot there. But we don't base. I do not freebase cocaine. We'll make that clear. I don't do it. Well, I tell you what, that drinking now, I will not drink that tequila. Now, I tell you what, the last time I drank it, I got wild and everything. My girlfriend, Sally, I beat up on Sally, and, you know, when I done that, it hurts me a lot more than it does her when I'm beating the hell out of her. So I don't drink that tequila now. And I don't do any basing. I do not freebase. That's two things I don't do. It's no longer part of my life. But I tell you what, I will, tequila, I admit, I do drink it about twice a year. You know, I'll drink some tequila. And, of course, when I do drink it, Sally, you better look out, because you know I'm going to go upside that head now. Oh, but basing I don't do. You know, I heard somewhere coffee's bad for you, that caffeine mess. I read that somewhere. So I do that speed to get back up again. Of course, you got to get ready the next day and going all day long, partying and everything. But as far as basing goes, I don't do that. I will not freebase cocaine. I don't touch it. Unless it's my birthday, something, man, a special occasion, I'll get out that pipe and I'll base. I won't freebase cocaine if I'm behind the wheel of a car. I won't do it. If I'm driving the car, I won't do it unless, you know, you stopped in traffic. You know you're going to be there a while. Ain't nothing on radio. I'll pull out that pipe and I'll base. But I will not freebase cocaine if I'm in church. I will not freebase cocaine in church unless, you know, it's during a hymn and I don't like something. Then I might get out that pipe and I'll base in and I will admit it. And I won't do it during the sermon, though. I will not freebase cocaine in church during the sermon unless I've heard it before. Unless, you know, I've heard that song. I don't want to hear the same thing again. You just want to sit there and do nothing. So I'll get out that pipe and I'll base. But I won't do it. I will not do it at the altar. I will not. I can tell you right now, I've been through that rehab, and freebasing no longer part of my life.
See that boy, he looks so fine, but he's got a girlfriend, my oh my. Go, go, go! I'm gonna hit her in the head, I'm gonna knock her down, I'm gonna drag her with the hair all over her tongue. I'm gonna get rid of that girl. I'm gonna get rid of that girl. I'm gonna get rid of that girl tonight. Her hair's so blonde and her nails so long, so I put my Maybelline record on. Go, go, go! I'm gonna drag her ass down to my car. I'm gonna use an axe like an armed car. I'm gonna get rid of that girl. I'm gonna get rid of that girl. I'm gonna get rid of that girl tonight. Every time I see him, he's with she. Gonna make her legs all wobbly. I can't wait to punch at her teeth. Then that boy'll be all for me. So when we pass by her house on the way to school, he'll no longer say how she's so cool to me. Get rid of that girl. Get rid of that girl. See that boy, he looks so fine, but he's got a girlfriend, my oh my. Go, go, go! I'm gonna hit her in the head, I'm gonna knock her down, I'm gonna drag her with the hair all over her tongue. I'm gonna get rid of that girl. I'm gonna get rid of that girl. I'm gonna get rid of that girl tonight. Get rid of that girl. Get rid of that girl. Get rid of that girl. Get rid of that girl.
You are my sword. Your love is its own reward. My heart, I have found, gets caught surely by the pound. God knows I tried to hold you with all my might, but time has won, and I could never be that strong. Don't cry, I couldn't be that strong. Don't cry, that used to be my favorite song. She's so bittersweet. Don't cry, fill my eyes whenever we meet. It's always bittersweet. I'm cut and I bleed to see the finest so hard.
Oh, fuck. What the hell's going on here? Oh, geez, well, isn't it the last hour? We got another hour to do? Geez, I thought we were almost finished. Good golly, Miss Molly. Boy, this is fucking ponderous, man. Ponderous, fucking ponderous. Hi, this is
N3 Radio in the mix.
And we're back here on the United Weed Smoke Radio Show here on N3 Radio. Be sure to join the United Weed Smoke group on Facebook. I got it right.
You got it.
All right. Thank you guys so much for listening to us tonight. We'll come back next week with another great hour, I promise. And we'll get on our other DJs for going over a little bit. Sorry that was just a 50-minute show, but like I said, more great stories, more funny stories, more weed news, and hopefully we won't be dry next time. We'll be able to tell you what we're smoking.
Yeah, no shit.
Anyway, we've got the sandwich with cold turkey with, of course, cold turkey coming up next here on N3 Radio. Deep cuts and B-sides of your favorite classic rock music. That'll be going on live. And
I think we need to tell Kay that she needs to get that fundraiser started.
Okay. Wow, man. All right, we're going to leave you with an awesome track to close this out. You guys have a great Saturday, great weekend. Smoke them if you got them. And we hope we brought you some joy into your life just for a little bit. You guys take care. Have a good one. You guys all know this one. Sing along if you know the tune.
Oh, wow.
Have a good one, guys.
Motherfuck, noise. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, noise. Smoking weeds, doing coke, drinking beers, rolling fatties, smoking blunts. Who smokes the blunts? We smoke the blunts. Rolling blunts and smoking.
Let me get a nickel bag.
$15, little man. Put that shit in my hand. If that money doesn't show, then you owe me, oh. My jungle love, yeah. Oh, we oh. I think I wanna know ya. Yeah, what?
The hell are you?
N3 Radio is a non-profit teaching platform for non-professionals. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or professional use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
The Jazzlands, only here on N3 Radio. RC brings you the best in past and present jazz music. Live, Wednesday, 6 Pacific, 9 Eastern, only here on N3Radio.com.
We'll turn to Perky'sPaperbacks.com for the best in... What do they have? Hey, how do you like reading a book? You know, an actual book? We'll turn to Perky'sPaperbacks.com. Perky paperback. How do you like sitting back and reading an actual book? You know, feeling it's getting a little awkward with the whole feeling with the thumb and the finger. You know. Still like the feeling of turning a page with your. Why don't you turn to Perky'sPaperbacks.com? It's just not working. It isn't. It really isn't. Stop. Read a book. No, that doesn't work, does it? You know, when you could actually turn the pages and feel I hate this so much. I've done so many takes. I hate this. Old sci-fi, mystery, western, and other specialty paperback books, and you can find all of them once again at Perky'sPaperbacks.com to find the old stuff that nobody reads anymore. That's stupid. Wow, let me try again. Hey, do you like sitting back and reading an old paperback book? Well, turn to Perky'sPaperbacks.com for the old sci-fi, mystery, western, and other specialty paperback books at Perky'sPaperbacks.com, a special sponsor of N3 Radio and at N3Radio.com. Yes! Are we clear? We're good? Yes! Yeah, it only took less than 20. Less than 20 takes is always good.
Stay tuned for The Sandwich with Cold Turkey coming up next here on N3 Radio. Stand by.